we're gonna react here to a video that I came across here on TikTok the other day, and it's by this young woman. She made a post sharing her. She shared a screenshot of her DMs, which appears to be from Instagram, of all these different men that were texting her, obviously showing interest in her. And now this is what she said. Okay, first of all, she posted like three photos. The first photo was me. I want a man. Hold up, no, hold on. Let me see. All right, so the first photo is her saying that she wants a man, right? She wants a gentleman in her life that will be in a relationship with her and potentially date her, take her seriously, all that kind of stuff, right? So the next photo is a photo of the screenshots of these different men that are pursuing her, saying, "Baby, you're so hot. You're fine as f. What are you doing tonight? You're so beautiful." Blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff, right? Which is evidence. This is evidence that she has options of men to date, right? Out of all these options. And now look at the last photo. Look at what the last photo says, man. This is kind of funny. She said, "Not you, though." All right. Not you, though. And this right here, mind you, shout out to this young lady. I'm not necessarily saying that she's doing something wrong per se, but what I will say is this right here is the same exact situation that most women are facing. I would argue 99% of women, especially the younger, more attractive ones, are dealing with the same issue, right? It's like they're saying, I want a man, I want to be with a man, right? And then they obviously have all these options of these simps, these men that are chasing after them. But what ends up happening is she doesn't want these options. She doesn't want these options because these options are putting her on a pedestal, and these options have low SMV in her eyes. Like in her eyes, she perceives them to be lesser than her in the dating marketplace. So, which is obviously gonna is not satisfying her hypergamous nature because of her hypergamy. She wants the guy that is a challenge. She wants the guy that she can't necessarily figure out. She wants the guy that, it's like he's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. She doesn't know where she stands with him. She doesn't know if she likes her. If he likes her, excuse me. She doesn't know if he likes her personality, likes her for more than her beauty. Right? This is what women are drawn to. They're drawn to men that are mysterious, men that are a challenge, because when you're a challenge, this demonstrates that you have other options. You're not fully sold on her, you're not fully invested. Right? You can take it, you can leave it. Either way you're good. And this now makes you more of a challenge. And women like her that are very attractive, young, beautiful, whatever, they want a challenge. If they can get a guy easily, they're not going to value that guy. Like if say she gets with one of these options in her DMs, and she potentially starts dating one of them in a serious way, and the guy obviously commits to her exclusively, and he starts taking her seriously, doing all that kind of stuff. Obviously, she's not going to value that relationship because it was easy. Us humans, man, we don't value things that are easy. We don't value things that are easy. We value things that are hard. So she needs to find a guy that is a challenge, that is attractive to her type, um, that she actually likes, and she needs to take a little bit of a taste of her own medicine, right? Meaning she needs to pursue him. She needs to chase him a little bit in the beginning, especially. She needs to put investments, time, and whatever into texting him, asking him to, like, she should ask him to meet up and whatever, stuff like that. And, when she starts putting more effort, more elbow grease into it, more, attention, more time, effort, then she's naturally going to start valuing that because she is, doing something hard in order to get his attention. She's not necessarily just getting his attention for free, just like the other simps. So, what I'm basically saying, man, is what I advise you to do is don't be one of these guys that are in her DMs. All right. And this goes for any women out there. Don't be the guy that's just like constantly chasing and double texting and, oh, you're so gorgeous, blah, 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 whatever. Because when you do that, what you don't realize is women like this are used to that. They're used to men telling them how beautiful they are, how amazing, how hot, whatever it is that they are. So you saying that just, is doing not doing anything. It's because she already has thousands of guys that have already said that to her. Is what I'm saying. So you got to be a little bit different. You got to come in with a little bit of a different energy. Don't compliment her right away, man. Just have a normal conversation. Like talk about anything, like her outfit, whatever, anything. Just normal stuff, man. Instead of focusing on the beauty on her face, on her beautiful face, whatever. Just talk about normal things, and this will separate you from the rest of these guys that are like in disbelief of her beauty. You know, because when you come in with the energy that you're just like pedestalizing her beauty too much, this shows that you're not used to dating women that are as beautiful as her. Okay, and obviously that's going to disqualify you because she's going to think, huh, if he can't get women that are as beautiful as me, why should I be with him? I should be with a guy that is used to being with women that are as beautiful as me. Right? That's the game, bro. So you gotta be a little bit nonchalant. You gotta be detached, man. Just treat her normal, which is what she is, bro. And if you genuinely like her, don't focus on her beauty right away. Don't focus on, physical stuff and kissing her and shit like that right away. Just focus on talking to her, connecting with her, showing her that, hey, you know what? I see right through you. I see right through this facade of beauty that you're holding up. I see that. I can see the person in you. And I want to know that person. That separates you, man. That makes you a little bit more interesting when you're not like sweating her beauty that much, when you're like, oh, it's whatever. All right, you're beautiful. Okay, got it. Awesome. All right. Who are you? Who are you on the inside? This should be your energy, man, when you want to like know her for who she is. Women will respect you for that. I would say even on top of that, don't be so eager and quick to want to just, jump in the bedroom with her right away. Don't do that, man, because that's what everyone else is doing. That's what you got to realize. Every other guy is trying to do that. So if you also try to do that, then she's going to put you in the category of every other guy that she doesn't like. Right? So if you like her, man, talk to her, get to know her. And it might sound cliche, like get to know her, but for real, get to know her. Talk to her like a normal human being. And next thing you know, if she likes you, she's going to like you. You're going to know that. And then you guys might start dating, whatever, fall in love.